Hey, what's up guys, Lux here bringing you a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO set 21165, the bee farm in actual Minecraft. And I'm glad I'm finally back doing one of these, but yeah guys, as always, we're going to see how I recreated this, see how it correlates or compares to the LEGO version obviously, and overall just have a fun time with this. But first off, as always, we're going to be taking a look at the minifigures included in the set. So first off here, we got the main figure, the beekeeper. This is a new LEGO Minecraft skin introduced in this set. Obviously a very cool one. This is the closest one I can find to the LEGO Minecraft one including the set. Obviously there's better ones out there, but for convenience sake, this is the one I'm using. I think it fits pretty well. Obviously you got that bee design. She actually comes with a few unique items in the set. First off, the goat shovel. That's not unique per se, but she also comes with honeycomb printed on a tile, which is very neat to see, as well as an elytra, or first elytra in LEGO Minecraft. Definitely very exciting here, and hopefully an indication of possibly End City sets to come in the future, because how else would she have gone this elytra? Anyways, but this skin fits very well with obviously the theme of this set, and I think it's a very great inclusion in here as well. Next up here, we got the baby sheep. Now this baby sheep, nothing too special. We've seen baby sheeps be included in other sets before. This is more of a just throw-in figure, nothing too insane, just you know, have a cute little animal in a cute little set to fit in the vibe. But yeah, that's been the baby sheep. Not too much more to take a look at here. The same big head, small body, similar to its obviously in-game counterpart. Next up here, a slightly more interesting figure for sure. We got the stars of the set, which are the bees themselves. This is the calm bee, or you know, regular bee. This one has not been aggroed at all. It's got those blue eyes, transparent wings, and those little antennas on his head, similar to obviously the version included in LEGO. They did a very good job of representing it here. Obviously the proportions are a little bit off. This one in Minecraft's a little bit chubbier, as well as shorter in length than the LEGO Minecraft counterpart, but they did the best job they could, and I'm definitely not upset about that. I think that's the best way they could have done it. A low exclusive print for the face, and the translucent piece for the wings definitely fit there. Definitely happy to have these guys included, especially in mass amounts in this set. But yeah guys, along with the calm bees, we got the angry bees. Now these ones are particularly less happy than the other ones. This can be for a variety of reasons. Someone took some honey or honeycomb out of the hive, someone punched a bee, we don't know, but there's a swarm of bees here ready to attack at any point. Definitely a cool variant to get here. In Minecraft you can definitely see the intimidation here, and yeah, I think they translated it quite well in the LEGO. Not too much to complain about here, but yeah, those have been the angry bees. But yeah, those angry bees, definitely a very neat inclusion in here. Moving on. In addition to the bees here, we also got a villager. Now this is a plain old villager, but something special about him is that he's actually at trade tier level 3. You can tell because of the little gold pouch he has right there. It's a little hard to see, but you can tell right there it stands out in the brown. And it also stands out in the printing for the LEGO figure as well. A new variant, slightly different to the other ones, but definitely updated to fit the new current updates. So that's another neat inclusion. It's always great to get more villager figures, especially in a cheap way. The last time we got these guys in the cheap set was the melon farm, and that itself was a great set as well, for this exact same reason. But yeah, that's been the villager. Very great, and definitely very good to army build per se. Alright, now we're done looking at all the figures. We can actually take a look at the build. Obviously in LEGO there's a bit more to take a look at in the set, given that, you know, you build it up and making it feel a little bit more filled up. But here, replicated into Minecraft, you can see a little bit less, looks a little bit more plain to its LEGO counterpart, but you know, there's still some things to take a look at here, especially in more detail. So first off, we're going to start off with the left side and then move over to the right. Here we got a blue flower and a purple flower under the tree and the beehive. Now obviously, given that we're in a flower biome, we're going to see a variety of flowers being scattered all over the set, and here I made sure to represent that as well. Behind the sheep here, we got a little bit of a campfire. Now if you don't know, campfires can be used to collect honey from beehives. I guess the smoke gets them relaxed or something. Does that sound familiar? I didn't think so. Anyways, you can collect the honey or any honeycombs that you may want, as long as there's a campfire underneath. The bees won't get upset with you. Something a little bit neat to know, and overall makes complete sense that it's included here. Obviously you've got the two different variations of a beehive here. We have a naturally spawned in one, and we got a player build one. These are easier for transport, to move your bees around, and also just overall have multiples of to collect your honey at a mass rate. So even though these two look inherently different in game as well as in the set, definitely a little bit different. That's what it's meant to represent here, and I think they do it fairly well. Moving up to the top of the tree here, we can obviously see a bee being covered up inside of the tree's leaf. This is also represented in the set. A little weird addition here. I guess it's a little bit of a play feature, if you want to call it that, have a hidden bee in there, but doesn't really make sense Minecraft-wise. I mean, this guy just looks like he's trapped in there against his will, but you know, Legos are the expert designers. Moving over here, we got a birch tree instead of an oak. Little out of build. Typically not how you find them, but you know, having 2 tree varieties, I'm not complaining necessarily. Moving a little bit more to the right over here, we can see a yellow flower as well as the bee swarm with the villager. And if we move down below this little hill, we can actually see a little bit of a farm. You can see that the beekeeper is growing some wheats, fully grown there, obviously represented by the yellow coloring of the crop, as well as she seems to be growing some flowers here. You can't necessarily grow flowers, but you know, it's a neat concept to include here. Obviously, you're going to have the water source, and yeah. Along with that, we can obviously see this bee just floating along with the other ones I've shown off before. So, but yeah, that overall is pretty much it for this entire set recreated into Minecraft. Like I mentioned before, guys, there's not too much to take a look at in this set. Definitely a very neat one to recreate. Definitely very colorful and unique in the sense that it introduces a lot of new different kinds of figures here. Obviously, we get the beekeeper figure with the elytra, with the gold shovel and the honeycomb. We get all these new bee variants just scatter around, giving you a massive amount of the angry bees and the calm bees. We get a villager here. Overall, great set. Definitely had a fun time recreating this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Comment down below if you got a specific set you want me to recreate. And if I have it and I see enough demand for it, maybe I'll work on that one first before any other ones. But that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.